A little over 2 years ago, I started out on a quest to obtain 1 million gold in Prodigy, and while I was able to do this, it ended up taking me 3 months to do. And while this was easily enough gold to last me a while, I still wanted more. I wanted to get to 10 million, an amount so large that it would take me 27 months to get to at my previous pace. So let's go back to where the story begins, almost 1 year ago. Now, right now, I'm about at 2.3 million gold. We're at 2,318,843. I have gotten 1,300,000 since I last did the challenge. That was from trying to get every pet here and Dragon Isle. And we just got 1 million gold from the treasure, not a million, 1,000 gold from the treasure track. To complete this challenge, I'm going to need to get 7.7 million gold. I have no idea what the fastest method for getting gold is. I have 3 things that I'm going to test out. I'm going to try the one that I used last time when I got 1 million gold. That's just going to be plain grinding in Firefly Forest. The other one I'm going to try is Dragon Isle. I don't think this one's going to be very effective. And then the other one I'm going to try is Wizard Dash, because it is pretty good, but I'm pretty sure they did nerf it, so that could make it not the most effective. We'll just have to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play each of the 3 areas that I mentioned for 30 minutes to see how much gold I get from those. And then we're going to multiply that by 2, which will get us our hourly rate. Whichever one has the highest hourly rate is the one that we are going to be using to get to 10 million gold. To start off, we are just going to head to Firefly Forest and start a timer for 30 minutes. Alright, so it has been 30 minutes, and from that we were able to get 10,300 gold. That is equivalent to 20,600 gold per hour, which I think is probably pretty good. I can't remember what it was when I tested it last time, but I'm not going to actually try out Dragon Isle because I went back and watched some of a video where I was playing it. You don't actually get that much gold, and it takes a lot of time to just go through and do each battle, which you can do like 2 or 3 battles in here and get more gold. So I'm not going to try that. That means that our only hope now is a Wizard Dash. So we're going to be doing that for 30 minutes, and yeah, I don't think this is going to work either unless they decide to undo their nerf of it. Okay, so I just finished the 30 minutes of doing Wizard Dash, and it's actually a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. It only gives 12,000 gold an hour, which is nowhere close to Firefly Forest grinding. So that was the one that I was hoping would win, and it didn't. There are a few other ways we're going to be able to get golds, and none of them are like super big, aren't going to help us like a bunch. The first one is from class challenges. I can get 5,000 gold a week from it, or I think every 2 weeks. If I get to the top of my class. I'm not right now, but I should be able to get there in a day and a half. Then after that, we should be able to maintain getting 5,000 gold every 2 weeks. And then also we get gold from the treasure track. Right now, the treasure track, I've finished it, so we're gonna have to wait a few weeks until the Skywatch Garden treasure track comes out. I was also thinking about doing parent rewards for gold, which can give you 200 gold for each 10 questions answered, but you have to manually put in the rewards. So that means that I could just be doing a battle for 250 gold instead of getting a reward for just 200 gold. So I'm not going to do that. The final way that I can make a little more extra gold is by doing daily login rewards. All you have to do is just log in, which I'm going to be logging in a lot, so that shouldn't be hard to do at all. That will give us only 4,350 extra gold, so not a lot. But anyways, now we are going to be seeing how long this should take me to do. So to find this, we're going to subtract the amount of gold we have from 10 million, which is 7,664,672 that we need to get. And then we divide that by 20,600, which is the amount of gold we're going to be getting an hour. And this should take 372.07 hours. Over 2 weeks of playing that I'm going to have to do to get this, and that would be 2 weeks if I didn't stop playing at all. So yeah, this is going to take a very long time to do. Now, this is going to be able to go a little faster because I am going to be playing on my phone, meaning that I am going to be able to click faster, and I don't have to sit through the correct animation. So that should save probably about an hour overall, just because of the sheer amount of questions we're going to be answering. But yeah, I'm just going to get into this. Maybe we'll get like 20,000 snowflakes and 500,000 florins by the time we're done with this. But I'm going to go ahead and start playing, and I'll let you guys know how much gold per hour I get with the playing on my phone. So I've just finished doing 1 hour on my phone, and it actually takes off a lot of time that we're gonna have to do on this. So I was able to get 22,800 gold from just doing 1 hour, which means that overall we only have to do 334 days. Actually, it's 335 hours because I have to do decimal points. So yeah, that is actually insane that it took off like 40 hours, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna get back to playing. I don't really know when I'm going to talk again in this. And so I got to grinding until I hit my first milestone. Alright, so it is a few days later and we have just hit 2.5 million gold. Also, I'm probably going to be wearing this plant for a lot of this challenge until it gets made smaller, because this is pretty funny. But that means that you could either see it as we're 25% of the way done, or you can see it as 1.8% of the way done. Either way, I think 1.8% of the way done in 2 days is actually pretty good. And there is one thing that I am a little worried about that I'm actually going to test right now, because I'm not actually sure what happens when you get to 10 million gold, because you can't actually do that with hacks. And I just tested on my hacked account right here, and it turns out that you can't even go above 9 million, so I really don't even know what's going to happen and I get to 9 million. Like, I don't know if you just can't get past that. We're just gonna have to see what happens. So I'm going to get back to playing it. Also, why is no monster spawning right here? There's supposed to be at least one monster, and there is none. It's invisible. So there's apparently some invisible monster right here. I don't really know what that is. So it's apparently a tri-beak, but I don't know why it's invisible. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to get back to playing. Okay, so it has been, I think, 11 days since I was last playing, since I last recorded for this video. I have gotten to 3 million gold today, so that means that you could say we're 30% done, or we're 8.35% done. So yeah, there is 3 million gold. Winterfest is gone. Hopefully Starlight Festival comes soon, so that I'll actually have like something fun to do. I have a 3-day weekend this week, so hopefully I can get a lot of gold this weekend. Also, in the past 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure I've answered like 1.5 thousand questions. Somehow my classes answered 7,575 questions overall. I do have the most with 1,552, but yeah, I'm just going to get back to playing. And over the next 2 weeks, I was able to get up another 500,000 gold. So as you can see, we are now at 3,579,950 gold. We're like at about 14 or 15% done. The new treasure track has also come out. The Skywatch Garden treasure track is the one we're on right now. So I am going to be playing a little slower because I'm trying to like complete some of the quests right now. I'm on ice spells, so I'm not using Regalaxies all the time. I'm pretty sure I'm using Boreas right now. Should also be able to get a little gold from doing this as well. Some of the rewards, I'm pretty sure, give up to like 1,000 gold. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be seeing Starlight Festival anytime soon, but we should be seeing Springfest, cause I'm pretty sure that's going to be coming in March. It's February 1st today. Also, since it's February 1st, we got some new login rewards, so that'll be another way to get a little bit more gold. And in a couple of days, we should be getting 5,000 gold if I can manage to beat out Chill Albert, which I should be able to do. My class has somehow answered 27,000 questions. So yeah, I'm just going to get back to playing and try to get to hopefully 4 million gold by the end of this weekend. That probably isn't possible though. Alright, so there we go. We have just gotten to 4 million gold overall. Also, I am using Regalaxies normally. They just aren't working on my computer right now. But there we go. We have now reached 4 million gold. That means that we are over 21% of the way done, but we do still have 6 million gold to go. I have a school break this week. I'm hoping to get between 4.5 million and 5 million. I don't think I'm going to reach 5 million, but I'll try my best to get there. So I kept going on, doing battle after battle until finally... Alright, and there we go. We have just gotten to 5 million gold. So there is it, and we now have 5,100,000 gold. So we are sort of halfway there. There is one thing that is very annoying. There is a new update that came out in Prodigy. They nerfed armor a lot. Like, my best armor is now only hard bonus 275. My wand is a power bonus 275. Luckily, I don't have to use my wizard much. The good thing is that pet gear actually got a buff, so the pet gear I'm wearing is a power bonus of 114 instead of the previous like 80s or 90s. So that is really good. That gives us a bit of extra power so we can take out pets faster. Also, Pet Merge did come out, meaning that if I wanted to, I could merge my Regalaxies together, but I'm not going to. I think I might try to do some Dragon Isle battles just to try and get some Regalaxies and Cometis. I'll probably only do like a few hours, because I think that that will end up saving us time overall if we can just one-shot everything instead of having to multi-hit stuff. So I think I might go to Dragon Isle and try that out. I'll let you guys know how that works. But as I was grinding in Dragon Isle, I started to realize something. Regalaxy is really, really, really hard to find. And while I was doing my battles, I realized something else. Tribeak is about just as good as Regalaxy, and with Pet Merge just having come out a few days ago while I was doing this, it meant that I was going to be able to get a very powerful Tribeak. So the next few days I spent grinding in Firefly Forest with the Tribeak so that I could get it up to a Merge 6. Okay, so we now have a Tribeak, and it is very powerful. So here it is, it's on Merge 6. We are going to see that it has an extremely good power, 1008, and its relic gives it an extra bonus of 114, so this is pretty good. Let's go ahead and see how much damage this does, like, in a battle. So here we are in a battle. Tribeak is going to go first because it has the highest speed on my team, and this should do a lot of damage. I'm hoping that it does over 400, because then it can pretty much take out anything in the game. And let's see. So it did 3 critical hits, but it did do 229 to Trip Trop, meaning that overall it's going to be doing over 450 damage, which is more than enough, meaning that Tribeak is going to be able to one-shot every single opponent that we come up against. So I'm going to do a retest to see how much gold that we get per hour, because I think that this could greatly speed it up. Alright, so we just hit 5,155,500 gold, which means that in the past hour we got 26,800 gold, which means that we were getting about 4,000 more gold than we would have been getting if we were to have just stuck with Regalaxy, which is a lot. I did the math, and we only have 180 hours to go. If we were to stick with Regalaxy, we would still have 215 hours to go, which means that we just shaved off 35 hours just by getting a different pet. But yeah, really all I can do now is get back to grinding, so that's what I'm gonna do. And just when it seemed like everything was going right, I ran into a huge problem. Okay, so I have ran into something that is not good. I basically can't do anything. I'm basically sort of banned from the game in a way, but in a way I'm not banned from the game. So as you can see, I can play Prodigy completely normally. By the way, I'm on like something that ends with a 750 gold right now. We will check after this battle. That is important to what is like sort of wrong with what is happening right now. So as you can see, I can play perfectly normally right now, but that is not going to be the case in a few minutes. So I'm just going to complete these 3 battles, and then that should like sort of trigger what is wrong with my account. So yeah, I'll just see you guys after I finish these 2 battles. And we didn't even need to do 3 battles, it popped up beforehand. So as you can see in the top, it says cannot connect to Prodigy, you will be logging off in blank seconds. So basically I can barely play Prodigy without being logged out, and the problem is it doesn't save gold. As you can see right now, I'm on 5,388,200. We're gonna get kicked out. I'm just not gonna wait for it to get kicked out. So now that we have logged back on, you are going to see that none of the gold I just earned saved. And that is a big problem, because that means that I basically can make no progress on this challenge. So now, I am now only on 750 at the end instead of 200, meaning that I just lost all of the gold that I just got, meaning that I cannot progress at all. Now there are like 2 good things and 2 bad things about this. The only good thing, and it's still not a great like positive, I would be able to do this even if I didn't have the glitch, I can still collect treasure track rewards and stuff like that, but I can't collect gold or items. I can only collect magic coin. That's the only thing I can collect. I tried collecting items, I tried collecting gold. Those don't work, so I can only collect magic coin. And then the other good thing is that I still can collect treasure track points, so I can still progress in the treasure track even though I can't do anything, which is good, I guess, even though it didn't really look like I got any points right there. I don't know what happened there. So one of the bad things about this, or I guess it's sort of a good thing, I am going to be able to battle on this account in the future. I don't know when. I was talking to someone, they had this exact same thing happen to them. They know a lot about Prodigy's code, and they have no idea how to fix this. And this happened to one of their accounts, and it took a few months for them to be able to use that account again. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to actually do anything on this account again. But I guess I'm just gonna have to go work on some other videos until I can actually do anything on this. I'm still going to be keeping up with my treasure track because a new one just came out. And I don't want to lose any of my progress. Okay, I did get my 1,000 treasure track points. That's good. But yeah, there's really nothing I can do. Today is April 2nd. I'll let you guys know when I'm actually able to do stuff again on this account, because it could be a while. And although this seems like it would have been the worst thing that could have happened for my goal, it would actually end up saving it, along with my entire Prodigy account. This is because my Prodigy account was hacked. Somehow someone had figured out my 22-character long password, changed it, and logged onto my account. I didn't notice for multiple days, but when I tried to log in, I was unable to. Luckily, my account was attached to a teacher and parent account, meaning my account wasn't lost. But when I logged on, I was met with 64 magic coin on my account, compared to the 5,000 I had had before. It's likely that more damage would have been done as well, but since my account literally couldn't save anything, if the intruder tried to use hacks on my account, it did absolutely nothing. So I contacted Prodigy to make sure my account was 100% safe. For some reason, I didn't ask for them to fix my account as well, so I ended up waiting 2 extra months before I finally got impatient and asked them to fix it. Alright, so it has been 4 months since I last filmed for this video. I have gotten my account back and it is working fine. I've had it for about the past month working fine, actually. I've just been working on other videos, so I haven't had a chance to really film on this one. I now have 5.48 million golds, which means that I've gained 100,000 since the last time I recorded. There are a lot of things that have changed in Prodigy which are going to make this challenge a lot harder. So, since I've last recorded this, they have completely changed how you get golds pretty much. If we go into Firefly Forest, before I would get 150 gold, I believe, from just doing a normal battle. That would be with membership. I don't have my membership anymore. Hopefully I can get one for free. But I might also not be able to get one for free, which would be sad. I also don't have any pets. That shouldn't be a problem. But one of the big things that is a problem is that gold, you really can't get it the same way anymore. I'll show you after this battle ends. So I've just finished this battle. Those guys were on like level 9. Normally I'd get about 250 gold when I first started recording this video. Now I only got 42 gold, and that's because Prodigy basically made it so that when you battle weaker opponents, you'll get less gold. When you battle stronger opponents, you will get more gold. So you don't really actually get more gold, you just get the gold that you're supposed to. So if I battled something on level 137, which is what I'm on right now, I'd theoretically get 250 gold. I don't think that normally happens, though. A few places where I think are the best are Dragon Isle, although Dragon Isle has kind of gotten pretty hard. With the combat update that Prodigy released just a few days ago at the time of filming this, that makes doing rift runs a lot harder. A few other things that I think I could try doing Wizard Dash. That could work. And then the Titan, I know, does give normal drop rates for gold, so it'll give somewhere between, I think, 150 and 275, 300 gold. So it doesn't consistently give you the same amount of gold. But Titan battles have also gotten a lot harder. The Titan now has, I think, 10,000 health, which is a lot more than it used to have. It used to be pretty easy to coast through a Titan. Now that's not the case. So I need to figure out the best way to make gold now. I'm going to try doing the hardest spot inside of the normal Prodigy, which could be here, 60, or you can get pets from level 30 to 70. Here you can get 65 to 25, and in Skywatch, 35 to 70. So I guess that would mean that Skywatch would be the place to grind in here. I'm also going to try doing the archives, which is something I don't think will be good. I'll also try going into hard mode, because hard mode is now out. It wasn't when I first started filming this video. And I'll see if grinding in Firefly Forest in hard mode will be good. And then I'll also try Dragon Isle. Each day I can also get a decent amount of gold from doing dual stadiums. So I guess I'll just have to see what the best way to get gold now is, because so much has changed since I last did this. But as I started testing out each method to see which was the best, I noticed something. Every single one of the methods I was trying was extremely slow. It is really hard to get gold now, and I was almost ready to give up on this project entirely, since it was going to add about twice as much time as I really wanted to spend on this. But a few months later, as I was just going to collect rewards in the class leaderboard, I noticed something. Alright, so I am on an alt account. I will get into that reason in a second. This is not my main account. I think this account has like 900. Okay, yeah, it only has 1 million. So, there is something, student leaderboards. You can get prizes from this. I have not done any battles on this account in a while, so that's why I didn't get any prizes from this. But if you go to student leaderboard and you do have a prize, it will say collect prize here or something like that. So I found a little bit of a glitch with this, and I don't know if this only works on phone or with computer, but you can pretty much just get infinite amounts of golds from this. So I'm gonna get on my phone right now. The audio is gonna sound terrible, but it's kind of essential to show you guys how I'm going to be able to get to 10 million gold in probably about like 20 hours max. I haven't done the math on it, but let's go ahead and I'll show you guys how I'm going to be doing this. Alright, so my mic probably sounds really bad, but I do have a way to get pretty much infinite gold. This is probably going to get patched a few days after this video comes out. You'll probably have the weekend to do this, since I'm posting this on a Friday most likely, but as you can see, I'm in my class leaderboard. If I go to student leaderboard, you can see that it says get prize. So I'm going to claim my prize, which is 5,000 gold. And then I'm going to press next student leaderboard. I'm going to go ahead and log out of this. I'm going to head back into Prodigy. And basically what I can do is I can get this reward infinite amounts of times. I don't know why this is happening, but yeah, this glitch pretty much is going to allow me to get to 10 million gold. Really quickly. I think that it probably gets about 600, or probably less than 600,000. It's between 300,000 and 600,000, I would say. So it would be still really fast. That's only like 10 to 20 hours of grinding that I would have to do, which is not actually that bad compared to the hundreds of hours that I was going to have to put in. So yeah, I think this is actually doable. I'm just going to be doing this for, I guess, hours, not all in one sitting, of course. But yeah, I'll see you guys once I finish this, I guess. And so I got to grinding, if you would even call it that. Eventually hitting 7 million, 8 million, and 9 million gold. Until finally, and here we are. We are now at 9,996,906 gold. We are just 3,100-ish golds away from getting to 10 million, and we are going to be able to do it right here with a collection of this prize in the student leaderboard. So we can collect this prize, and now we have 10 million gold. No reason to relog now because I don't need it anymore. Let's go ahead and view stats. 10 million gold with an extra 1,906. Sadly, I couldn't get exactly 10 million. Maybe I could try and level up some pets to do it. But for now, I am content with the 10 million gold. And yeah, it took almost an entire year to do this. It is now December 13th. I think I started this video on like January 1st of this year. So it has been almost a year. So happy that I'm finally at 10 million gold. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed.